Hey everyone, welcome back to Brace for Impact with Steven Moe. So Steven and I catch up on a regular basis talking about what it takes to curate and effectively run a conference in Christchurch for 1,500 people. So the question I have today is, when we started talking, you had like around about 100 logos that were popping up on your site, and you said to me, send us your logo through, we'll get it on there, and it's great to have your support. And I was like, cool, yeah, okay, no, that's really cool. Tell me more about how that's working, because I mean, you've gone from that number to a significantly bigger number, and I imagine it's going to keep growing. What does it mean to you and to the conference people to support?
So for me, this comes back to a fundamental foundational principle of this particular conference.
Yep.
So I'm really glad you're asking this question. To me, it's all about inclusion, bringing people on a journey. So I really don't want this conference to be presented by fill in the blank of a big corporate bank, whatever you fill it in. What I want it to be is this is all of us together.
Yep.
And importantly, this isn't an accountant's conference. This isn't an ag tech conference. This isn't a lawyer's conference. This is like everybody coming together. So I thought, how can I model that inclusion? And I thought, rather than going and at least for now, this may change in the future, but for now, rather than having gold, platinum, silver sponsors, what I'm going to say is, I welcome everyone to support this. Send me your logo. As a moral supporter of the conference, the ethos, obviously read what's on the website, see if you agree, which is all about building community. How can we work together? How can we break silos apart? But if you're behind that, then I'm willing to say, yep, this is a supporter.
Nice.
So right now, I think we're up to almost 130 logos, ranging from really big organizations through to smaller organizations. And the point is, it's coming together and building something. It's building community rather than it being a top-down sort of event. It's more of a bottom-up. We are curating it. We are creating it together.
Nice.
So,
nice. Yeah. And I see that those supporters aren't just Christchurch. Shout out to Wanganui. I see someone from Wanganui's on there as well. Well done. I have a couple of questions. One, so backtracking a little bit. Do you think it makes a difference if it's let's say, an accounting firm? You know, what kind of difference do you think it makes if it's an accounting firm that's financing it? Does it impact the audience who turns up? Because it's like, this is for accountants, obviously. Is that the kind of impact?
Well, there's probably lots of things there, but it's more that I don't want it to be hijacked or taken over. To be, it's for this sector or this group.
Yeah, like
what I'm trying to do is say, you're a great supporter here, and then we also have Akina Foundation. We have Christchurch City Council. We have Christchurch NZ. There's a broad range of people who are getting behind it.
Nice.
And as you said, from across the country, actually some people overseas have said, I'd love to support it too.
Fantastic.
So I've said, well, that's fine.
Cool. On the subject of support, I know how I'm supporting it. Hanging out making videos, but other people might not know how they can support, so what are some examples of support that people can give that you're kind of like, these are some areas where it would be really helpful?
It's easy. The first way is obviously putting on a conference. I hope people will come to the conference. Please get out your diaries and pencil in 27, 28 October, because the more people who come, the more successful it will be. So that's an easy way to support. The second way is just, if you can tell somebody else about it, then you're reaching people that I probably don't know or can't reach. So I think it's really important to recognize your limitations. So if you can tell somebody else, I think it's adding value to your networks, because you're alerting to other people to something this is going to be a pretty unique, little bit different event coming together to build community. So I don't think your networks are going to say, wow, why did you post about that? It's going to be like, oh, thank you.
Stop messaging me.
Thank you for telling me about this opportunity to get engaged and build community. So those are two easy ways. Just telling other people, coming along.
Nice. Thanks for that. We'll get way more specific on those things as we go through, because I'm sure you'll be getting a lot more specific too with like, actually, we need more avocados.
That's right. And there will be volunteer aspects to this, so we're going to need supporters there. Yeah. Some people who are listening may be in an organization where they aren't necessarily the decision maker, so they feel like they can't send their logo. Yeah. But my challenge is go talk to your CEO, go talk to your marketing manager, and we are welcoming logos. My dream, we get to like 500 logos. Nice. Like it becomes such a cross-sector thing. Yeah. So many people supporting it. Then it's good to have big goals. Big goals.
Okay, we'll tie it off there. Like I say, Steven will get more specific around those things, and I imagine there will be things like, a designer. Do you need a designer for stuff? All sorts of things will come about. So we'll keep doing these as part of my service to helping out. And I've always been a fan of the stuff that you're doing, especially impact lunches and those types of things. So we will carry on. Next time we'll have a chat about something like, I don't know, what's in mind? What's top of mind for you?
I'm thinking like community. How would we actually build community in a conference where there's potentially 1,500 people?
Yeah, I want to know about that. Yeah. I'm just the guy that rolls up to conferences and watches people speak. So it's nice to see the behind the scenes. Thanks, Steven. We'll see you again next time.